Hello everybody. Today we're going to do a quick video on how to play some R&B neo-soul chords. I'm going to be in the key of C. Just for simplicity. So the first one, you're going to start on the second note, which is D. You're going to play a D minor. That's the 2 chord. Then you're going to go to G, which is the 5 chord. And then you're going to go back to C, which is the 1 chord. And then we're going to go to 6, but we're going to make it a major chord. So altogether it's D minor 2, G5, C1, and then A6. So that doesn't really sound too cool right now. It's very simple, almost like a doo-wop chord progression from the 40s or 50s. But if you add notes to the chords, called extensions, it'll make it sound more jazzy and cool. So what I mean by that is you start on D, and then you can stack extra notes on top of it to make the chord more developed. Because the D is the 2 chord, you can stack all the way up from the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, up to the 11, and it's a really nice sound. Then when you go to the G, you can stack that up to the 7 to the 9. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. For C, you can stack that up. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And then for this A chord, we're going to play it as a dominant 7. So we're going to start the 1, the 3, major 3rd, and the 7. We're going to not play the 5th because we're going to add in extra notes on top with the right hand, which are going to make it clash with the 5th if you play it. So like if I add an F chord on top of this, this F and E would clash with each other. So I want to kind of smooth it out a little bit because it's already a very bold chord. So start on D, G, C major 7 or 9, and then we're going to do an A7 with an F on top. You can also do a C on top. So that's how I went to the C and moved up to the F to add a little movement. The next one we're going to start on the 4. And then we're going to go to 3, but we're going to make it major, so E major, F to E major, and then to A minor. That's the main juice of the chord. So with F, you can stack up to, in the key of C, you can get all the way up to a sharp 11 without leaving the key. That's nice. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, sharp 11. Then we're going to go to E, and we're going to make that a dominant 7. Same move that we did on that A chord, where we don't play the 5th. We're just going to play the root, the 3rd, and the 7th to make a dominant 7 shell voicing. And then that leaves us room to play more stuff on top. And then A minor, we can stack up to 9. Oh, you can even stack up to 11 too. So now to get back to the F, you can do that a couple ways. You can go to this D chord like they do in What You Won't Do for Love by Bobby Caldwell. So that's another dominant 7 chord. We're going to play the root, the 3rd, the dominant 7, and that leaves us room on top to play another chord like F sounds really good. C sounds really, oh no, let's see, A flat even. You could do B flat. You could do B. And then, so all together. Oops. Another thing you can do is you can play a 2-5 back to this F. So I'm not playing a 2-5 in C. I'm targeting this F as my new kind of landing chord, and I take the second note, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth note, and then use those as chords to get back to that. So I'll play a G minor to a C to get back to that F. Play a G minor 9. Play a C7, what is that, flat 9, 13. Where was I? Then back to C, or F. So G minor. So if you start on F, to A minor, to G minor, so you have the 2, 5, 1, 6, and then you have the 4, 3, 6, and then you can do a 2-5 back to the 4 chord.